Good evening and welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for January 3rd to the 15th. I'd like to wish everybody a very happy new year. We're going to get right to it now. This is for the period for January 3rd to the 7th. We're still forecasting a trough here, a ridge here. This is indicative of a positive PNA. And we have a trough here in the southwest and a ridge or a trough over eastern Canada. And we're looking now at the GFS, and we're going to go through the days. We're going to go to the 7th, see very little change in the pattern. The pattern's also forecasting split flow that will remain, and that may cause problems later on in the period. I'll show you that. Models and ensembles are in agreement with the pattern. A strong ridge over Northwest Asia and a moderate ridge over Western Canada is leading to a positive PNA. So we're going to look at the PNA now. And this is a positive, see it's positive the whole time. It goes a little bit negative here, but we have a positive PNA. Also, lower heights over the Bering Sea is helping to pump up the ridge over Western Canada. The pattern will be fairly dry at the start, with the exception of the west coast, the southwest, the Gulf Coast. Later, the precipitation will spread into the southern Rockies and southern plains. We're going to look now at the period for January 6th to the 10th. Here we are at the 8th. We're going to start here. We still have our trough pumping up this ridge here over Western Canada, and we still have a trough here over Eastern Canada. Still have a split flow. During this period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, above normal temperatures here. Across this region, I'm forecasting temperatures to be about 12 degrees below normal, and here I'm forecasting temperatures to be about 3 to 9 degrees above normal for precipitation. Forecasting below normal precipitation here, above normal precipitation across this region, and this is typical of an El Nino pattern. Now things start to get interesting. This is for the January 11th to the 15th. We still have a split flow. Kind of comes together here in the east, but don't really quite merge yet. And we have a ridge here over Western Canada and Alaska, and a trough over the Aleutians. Now, a ridge over the polar region leads to a negative AO, and we're going to look at the AO index now. See, it goes negative during this period, strongly negative. And should lead to Arctic air to sink south. The MJO showed a wave weakening before heading into the colder phase 7th and 8th, but the European and other models continue to hold the wave through the western and central Atlantic. The PNA would be strengthening during this period, and the NAO trending towards neutral to slightly below positive. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting, look at this, below normal temperatures across much of this area, near normal elsewhere. You can see this is more in line with the European ensembles. And across this area, I'm forecasting temperatures. I don't have anomalies here. Let's see if we can look at the map. See about here, we're going to have temperatures roughly, you can see here, anywhere from 4 to maybe 8 maybe even possibly 10 degrees below normal. I would say more across the west. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the Rockies and above normal precipitation for this region here. And some of the models are showing phasing of the two streams with a deepening storm along the East Coast, but that's so far off right now, and things could change. And they usually do, and they probably will. So that is the long range weather forecast discussion for January 3rd to the 15th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.